Yeah, yeah, hey, hey, back. Yes, y'all know what it is, man. Hold on, let me make sure my shit live. Hold on. We live, baby. Yes, sir. Ah, ah. AKA Gaming, it's your boy, AKA Dollar Rican. Y'all know how I do, man. Y'all know what I'm about to do, man. I gotta roll up, man. But, yo, welcome. We are Madden 24. Yes, sir. Tune in, 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 tune in. Know what we need, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, like up the stream. We're gonna be on for the next 2 to 3 hours. Gotta have a little good, nice little stream. Hopefully get y'all to tune in. But we're grinding, yeah. We're gonna start off with a little, start off with a regular. We're gonna start with that, and then we'll make our way to the ultimate team. I'm not comfortable really on ultimate team that, so I'm not gonna give y'all like online gameplay, but I am gonna do the challenges so y'all see me grinding and shit. Show y'all a little bit of the cards I got. I've been I'm trying, yo, but got some good pickups. I just picked up a 83 keys and I think it's 83. Just upgraded my Frank Gore to 82, 81, 82. Got Josh Allen for the quarterback. Got Odell Beckham. We gotta upgrade him, but um, just gotta get training points. So it's just now that I'm more invested into it, I'm starting to understand a little bit more of it. So it's definitely a grind. Definitely a grind. So give me just a couple seconds, Shaw. Give me a couple seconds. Let me do my let me do my thing. Let me do my thing. Let me do my thing. Sorry to hear that. That's my favorite, my portal going. My portal, man. Give me a sec.
Hello?
She sleep. She fell asleep. She's knocked out.
Oh, well, you called me.
I called you.
Yeah?
Oh, I probably pressed it by accident, not trying to.
Because I'm like, wait a minute, she should have been asleep.
Yeah, she was knocked out. Um, if anything,
Oh, okay.
did she tell you about what possibly is gonna happen?
With, Envy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If if anything, I'll make sure to compensate you.
Yeah, I told her, I said, well, she can't stay home by herself, and
Yeah.
there's no camp, so I don't mind.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you though. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Have a good night, ma. I love you.
You too.
Sorry, that's my girl's mom, but that's my mama too. I told you the Facebook portal, man. Later. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gotta see. Fuck, where's my papers? There we go. So, like I said, y'all, we're gonna get into the stream at anywhere. So trying to check my notes. Gotta share so we get some views. But we definitely on for a while, y'all. Um, I think y'all. I will. Don't worry. I will be doing the Madden. I will be doing the vlogs again. I will go back to Twitch as well. So definitely tune into that. I've been missing. You smoking? What's popping? What's pop? Hold on, I'll be back. All right, man. We're gonna get it to it. I'm almost done. Boom. No one to take that intended. But yeah, this year I decided I was gonna roll with the Ravens, which is actually my favorite team. So I've been a fan since I was even a kid when they had Todd Heap as the tight end. So Deion Sanders was on that team. Shannon Sharp, Ray Rice, like Anquan Bolden, like just good people. So even was a happy ass camper when they won their championship. So believe me, and I'm a huge Ravens fan. So yeah, I decided this year I'm just gonna run with my #1 team. I am gonna do the Bills as well. I think last year, Bad 23, I was really comfortable playing with the Bills, just their scheme and how they ran stuff. But for some reason, playing this Madden, I really been. It's more the offense is way more tough. I feel like on defense, just you got to learn how to stop the run. If you can't stop the run, it's gonna be a long night for you. If you don't know how to run, you better have a good pass game. I say it's a lot more of an effort to catch, a lot more effort to knock the ball out. There's a lot of late breakups that are, to me, personally skeptical, but Madden's Madden, EA's EA. So, let's get it, man. Try to get a couple wins, man. Play for me. Ain't got no damn lighter. Oh. What is going on with my life right now? Oh my god. Oh, my pocket. I ain't even. Hold on. I ain't even get to flip my shit. Hold on. Ooh. Hold on. I'm make sure that shit right now. That was cute. They just had me on. That shit was boo boo. We've been running into a lot of the Cowboys, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kind of just already aggravated with it. I ran into and it's weird because all my losses.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
I feel like they're just going to be one of the teams on Madden that's just broken. And I feel like a lot of people are going to be using a lot of the man defense or a lot of
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From his end zone, here's Traymon Smith. And
he's not
even
getting
get this to the 10. He's taking down at the 9.
Brandon, whatever happened to the old rule that if you don't know that you're definitely going to get it to at least a 20-yard line, you just take a knee in the end zone. Sometimes being too aggressive can actually cost you.
X Factor. Yep, he did.
Here's Wilson to throw right away.
Oh!
He's got his tight end. It's Chris Manhertz. The end result, 21 yards. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Rakusan. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Just try to get this back.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent gain.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, he threw it too far.
Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41.
All right, you want to stress? Play back.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Wilson. And now another one thrown incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little, but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there.
Let's go. Got a little run time going on.
Defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get them about 5 yards.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Jackson now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. On the counter, here's Williams. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
On 2nd down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Again, Jackson. Early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Over the nigga.
And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Incomplete. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal. And we just saw him do it right there.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Now Dobbins again on second down. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will take it in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. On third down, it's Jordan. Everything well executed. He not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action yet. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by David Ojabo. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll start out here with an option left. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. That one complete to Crochet. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
Well, Charles, I think you have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half.
I mean, we up by 4.
We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
I feel like
and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, set, and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's into the hands of Crochet. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. He finds his target, Beckham. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
Tackle made there by Caden Stearns.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Another run here with Dobbins. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they're able to come out, establish a rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, Wilson. Got an open man here. It's K.J. Hamlin. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. We have played 3 quarters.
I'm about to start balling it up because obviously this motherfucker keeps taking my shit.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Wilson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down. Now Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing again here, Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense knows 4th quarter, they need to make the play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Broncos have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Oh, man.
So Fry now, after the made field goal, he'll send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Stiff-armed him. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Now Lamar changing the play. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll go again with Dobbins, and he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
I aired it
and the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And time is going to expire in this football game. Well, that 2nd half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the 2nd half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the 2nd half, that's a surprise.
So that'll do.
Tough loss, man. Tough loss. Tough loss, man. 9-4. I was 10-8. You know, let's get back into it, man. Let's try some. Let's go. You know, they got an upgrade. They have a tight end. Definitely, I might try that. Yeah, this is why people want them. Yeah, that track fire.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And he is going to lose yardage here. This would be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Allen on third. Escaping the pressure right. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. 23 yards on the play.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen to throw once more. It's hauled in by Hardy. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. 11 yards for number 11. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made right at the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down is Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And some room to maneuver. No score after one on EA Sports.
All these balls like I'm throwing like balls.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for the first down. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. 2nd down, here's Davis Price. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
That's a nice run, a nice game that has to have them feeling pretty good about themselves as we head to the 2-minute warning.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now a 2nd down and 6.
52. Ready?
Another touch for Davis Price.
It's like a broken fucking play.
Trying at the 3. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
What the fuck?
Davis Price will get into the end zone for another touchdown.
Well, you've been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
I might quit this because he's just doing too much of his choosing shit.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. first down. Allen. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Any questions about how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
One there with Cook not going to be successful as he'll lose a couple of yards on first down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now Allen throwing on second down. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. On the move past the 40. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On play action, Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out.
They made it way more runny this
year. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Big strides, look at him go.
But I can't do that.
George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up the long one. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have the control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. And now they'll throw with Lance. That is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. We ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Lance.
Oh, my God.
That they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Good coverage there, an even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Damian Harris, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And it was
extra
on the side
point
of the
by
target.
Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Again, it's Lance. It's complete to McCaffrey. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Lance now on first down. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup.
And Lance going to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
I saw it.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Kept running that same play. I knew I was going to get it.
And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And ultimately, could wind up costing him the ball game.
So they're throwing the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Pick six. There we go.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 59 yards for him so far.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
They'll try and run for it.
Ooh,
and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Davis Price on 1st and 10 to the 43, second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Davis Price once more. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
I think it's the same play.
Desperation time here. Lance. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Picked up the defense late, man. Picked up the defense real late. Definitely good, good. Uh, 10 and 4, 10 and 4, 10 and 4. 10 and 4. Like I said, we trying to get crazy. We trying to. You know what I'm saying? So, let me get a second. We roll up. But as y'all can see, like, it's good. The game's good, but I feel like with certain shit that it's a little bit inaccurate. A little bit inaccurate. A little bit. For the most part, it's gotta get used to just the QBs and pressure. I like that dollar defense. I've been seeing a lot of people use the dollar and kind of clamp up. So I only run that against niggas that cheats. Like, and he wanted to cheat. He obviously kept cheating. So I kind of had to get him about it. Tell me this hitting different, man. I already know. How are you claiming we had a baby? We ain't never spoke. I don't be out here with random women on the road. They want a DNA test to prove it. I'm like, here you go. I could have saved you a bunch of time and told you the results. Looking for hush money from me, you ain't gonna get it though. Historic, rain on my parade. I keep walking and ignore it. Just part of the game, yeah, it comes with the territory. It's just another day, man. I'm used to it downpouring. It's nothing. If I did it, then I'm gonna switch up something with that. This ain't happened for me overnight. Just so we got more chances with the tight end and shit. So we gotta get Lamar going. As y'all can see, that's what I do with Buffalo. I turned out with Buffalo. We got a pick six. Got a pick six. Oh yeah, we got the run too. I definitely gotta put that. I'm sorry. Mediocre, that won't cut it. Life is a gift, I wanna live it to the fullest while I can. Why would I not wanna know my days in this game are numbered? Might as well enjoy the few years that I do have left. Who knows? So just enjoy the stream. Gonna do like 2 more games. We're gonna get into this mutt grind. Get to the end result that I knew I wanted. Hoped I would make an impact in rap. Has that been insane? Yes, but it was worth it. I can't imagine if I would've gave up and just turned my back on this music. Where would I be now? Don't know how I would've made it out from underneath that rainy cloud. Had my doubts, yes, but that's how I found my true purpose. If my surface looks great, who cares if underneath I'm hurting? If there's one thing I've learned in my life, it's that life is uncertain. Getting burned is unavoidable, isn't it? Ain't a person alive that hasn't been a victim of being lied to. We're all hypocrites, giving our 2 cents but not listening. All living in our own world, thinking that we're right when the fact of the matter is a closed mind is the mind of an idiot. Don't believe that's true? Well, open it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Due to the fact that I work later, I got a whole different job, great job now. So, you know, Can't really
Set
talk
to
too
go
much
now
about
on
it,
a
but
beautiful sunny afternoon. And off
overall,
we go from
a lot of
M&T
stuff's been
Bank
happening in
Stadium.
my life,
And that one will
getting
bounce
better.
out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I am getting married soon, so I'm hype about that. So,
the drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
It will be one of the best moments of my life, not hopefully, but
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out.
I'm going to just like
certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
This is caught. It's caught.
Why wasn't that
touchdown, Cowboys?
Oh, man.
Brandon Cooks. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
It's like
extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
I want him to do it. I love my Ravens trying to
the kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Run so much.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, You understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Now Jackson on first down. That is caught with Sean Bateman. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins.
Oh!
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a gain of 34. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Prescott now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run left with Pollard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Good drive.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. A gain of 32 that time.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 67 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right out and right up the middle.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Another run here with Dobbins. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
That was...
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It's caught inside the 25.
Did I not
just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That was crazy.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
Bro,
and he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's Prescott. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Pass complete. He's got Hendershot. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
A give to Pollard, running left.
Okay, what?
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's David Ajabo there for the tackle.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
That shit is annoying.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 1.
Ever.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll get it down to the 47
Every
here.
play?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Niggas really be cheesing with the stretch.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 111 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
Okay, we're done. I have prayed to bed with somebody. It's a cheeser. So we're gonna take a break on the bar. Used to have a silver too, but I was just a pup. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. I let shorty clean the business, I'm a diamond in the rough. First order of biz, no snitch, and I try to keep it silent, but the kids don't listen. And got another hit, no mention, and tell them send a watch that I can fit both wrists. She on the class trying to get a nigga. She think I'm a last cause I got a pass with her, and I ain't trying to let her down, but I'm not. If you was trying to settle down, get a fact. Song pull up in the city with a nice jump. Lights off, lights on. Chinese throw the chicken. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And some space here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force. And if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. He's got it to the 43 here.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the 43, here's a second down and 6. Now it's gone. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. They'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, 53 yards. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And they will take over at the 26-yard.
Whoa. Bye. Okay. Yeah, he ain't like that. I've been going hard from the night into the day. Yeah, 2 and 2. 2 and 2, man. We're gonna do one more, then I'm gonna get into my grind. You know, I actually did like this team. We're gonna try to do short again. I didn't get a chance to win it. And I'm sorry, watch when I be off camera. Watch. Fire. Please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time. Leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet. I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am. There's no need to introduce. I am one of one. They can't stand it, but it's true. I'm just pretty. I ran into only one person that's played with the Jets so far. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. I don't know if I did.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Ford Field. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
There's a couple 2 and 2 today. So. And we got 2 race quits though. There's one average quick, and another one we lost by 3. I don't know, Lamar just isn't forming today, man. That offense isn't forming right now. No.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big pickup for 38.
And that's definitely the way to get things started. Based on what was drawn up in the locker room, in pregame, and everything. And they got it done right away. Running the ball for a big game.
Sticky, too.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. First down for the Lions. A nice pickup of 18 yards. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. With the way they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far, running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And this will be a Giants first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Jones throw complete here to Waller. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended, giving 3 yards on the play. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now Jones. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing, Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw on 3rd down. Jones. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 70-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. This complete to Jones. Room past the 35. Down the sideline he goes. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Goff. Man open, here's Jones. And in for the Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, 34 yards. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up.
And that's caught inside the 35. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Will be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Back to throw again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, but we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, the decision there, 4th and goal, they go for it, but this ball intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, how about some applause for the stand by this defense? Just to force them into a 4th and goal situation was one thing, but then to get the interception, keep them off the scoreboard, that's a job very well done.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Got it. It was a good first half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here.
And I think the ball's out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game. That has a chance to tighten up considerably.
They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Game just 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack.
Yeah. 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 Ah. Yeah.
I count this money, then I count my blessings. If I
Y'all
ever
can
took
see
an L,
12
then
and
it's
5.
still for lesson. I'm the one, ain't no second guessing.
Not too bad. Just getting into it. I'm getting the right used to, so yeah, I think we're gonna start right here. Play 5 games, won 3, lost 2. Pretty good shit. I'm gonna take some of these clips, post them on everything, but yeah, I think we're done for the night.